Hey everyone, Migs here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. So now that we're progressing further into this game, I'm beginning to notice more and more changes from the original playthrough, and it really has me believe that there is some sort of outside force that is controlling the narrative. And this is not an unfamiliar concept when it comes to video games. In fact, there are two games that remind me of this, that is the Stanley Parable and The Corridor. Both games were phenomenal, mainly because of that concept, and I can only imagine that's where this game is actually heading towards. What is the outside force? Maybe it's the developer. Is this a super duper meta game? There's only one way to find out, you guys. Let's get to it. Ha 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 ha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. I just remembered how the last episode ended. It went pretty dark, especially when it came to Yuri and her... let's just continue on. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Oh yeah, Monica is definitely hitting on me. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she crying? Oh. Oh, she quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Oh shit, man. Yuri? I didn't mean it. She looks psychotic. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Migso, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, Monica's trying to butt into everyone's conversations. It's... mind your own business, Monica. Well, I'm vice president, so... please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Migso. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But, oh, why? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I guess we're making a poem. I don't even know who to try to impress here now. I mean, I feel like I've neglected Natsuki enough. So let's go ahead and just like make something for her. Jumpy, clouds, silly. That's so funny how like I know exactly the kind of words that gravitate to these characters. Laugh. Fun. Okay, yeah, that's all Natsuki right there. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Nizo. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Migso. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Okay, calm down, Yuri. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Oh! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is dressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, Yuri just holds grudges, doesn't she? I mean, just let it go, Yuri. Let it go, bro. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do... What? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Oh, okay, so again, it's this outside force that's changing the narrative. But weird that Yuri and myself, are the only ones that remember it? Very interesting. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid if you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Oh god, jeez, Monica. She just came out of nowhere. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, okay. Sorry, I totally read that wrong. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Migso. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, she's totally hitting on me, dude. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Migso? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if we would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. Oh god. Yuri, I'm getting really sick of her personality, dude. She's so apologetic. Like, what's the problem? My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Just one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, damn. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Alright, Migzo. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. You mean sorry for butting in again? I guess in cases like that, it's up to the president to make sure that everything's going smoothly. I mean, especially with what happened yesterday. Anyways. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Oh god, this is gonna scare me. Yuri? Oh my god. Okay, I have to blur that out, dude. I don't want to get age restricted again. But she did something to her arm. Something very, very bad to her arm. Oh my god. Oh. I'm not. Oh, wow, it rewound. Okay. The entity, the outside force, is definitely controlling the narrative here. Confirmed. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Migzo, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature at the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Huh? In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Migzo. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could put up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Migzo, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture. She's hiding. She's hiding something. Probably the fact that, she does bad things with sharp objects. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer onto our shoulders, are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Huh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time from reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold... Bro! I mean, you're at school doing this. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Good lord. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yeah. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Migzo? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, the music cut off. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Migzo. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. I'm scared. Migzo. Oh, I don't like how it starts, dude. My heart won't stop it pounding, Migzo. I can't calm down. Oh, I don't know why I can't read today. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Migzo? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god. Oh, stop. I don't want to be your friend anymore. I don't want to be your friend anymore, you guys. That is terrifying. Jeez, oh my god, this was such a mistake. I miss Sayori so much. Oh, thank you. I'm actually thankful that Monica just came through here. It's time to share poems. Of course it is. This game is so freaking weird, dude. It is so bizarre. Let's go with Natsuki first, yeah? Okay. Jeez. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. What, huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Nasuki completely misses the point. So make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever, but you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. I mean, that's why I picked her over everyone else when I was writing a poem. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn from something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. I think I've read this poem already. Yeah, I've read this already. I don't think there's anything different about it. Yeah, alright. Not bad, right? I don't want to waste time on repeating things that already sound familiar and there's no changes whatsoever. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as it's not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in the various club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. Oh, Natsuki. Alright, let's go for Monica. I'm afraid to talk to Yuri right now, I'm being honest with you guys. Migzo, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. No shit, Monica. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting... Okay. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad stuff, guys. Isn't that kind of messed up? It's really messed up. I don't know why you guys haven't like mentioned this to any adults, teachers, parents. You know, this is some serious stuff. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection of something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it to you, to all of you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Okay, Monica, calm your ass down. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? See, now I gotta say something here about Monica. She states that she is the most normal out of the girls. That worries me, because everyone is starting to, you know, peel away their exteriors, you know, and really showing who they are inside. And I'm waiting for Monica to do that. She can't be this genuine, you know. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, let's read here. Save me, the colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, spending, piercing. Why is she missing some letters here? An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. I remember this poem, but I don't remember these letters missing from the words. Okay, so that is different. Wait. By playing a knife on a breathing rib cage? See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't trust any of these girls. And considering that Monica is the club leader, I bet you she is the worst out of all of them. Delete her? Okay. I have a theory. I don't want to go there yet. Okay, no. I'll just go ahead and say it. I think Monica might be the outside force. It makes sense, right? With her butting into people's conversations. It seems like all the girls, including Sayori, were really worried about Monica. Like she has some sort of influence over them. And now it seems that Yuri is feeling the same way. Or at least showing that she feels the same way. I have a feeling, guys. I have a feeling about this. And especially because of that last line there. It said, delete her. Of course, it reminds me of Sayori. So, if anything, Monica's the one that is changing things. It's a theory, you guys. It's a theory. Let's keep it going. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me? What? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Can I just go home? Can I just go home and never come back to this club? Alright, let's go and talk to Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Oh god, Yuri, please. Stop being weird today. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. I think this is actually a new poem. Yeah, I think this is a new poem. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, why can't I scroll down? Oh, there we go. What? Time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God is proving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 years in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. I have no idea what to make out of this. I have no idea what to make out of this at all. Let's see if she can elaborate. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Ah. Oh, was I reading my perspective or yours? I can't remember. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Okay, Yuri. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Yeah, gladly. Let's all go home. You can keep the poem, though. I've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Absolutely. Oh my god, there's blood on it. Oh, today my skin, first time, exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide... Okay, this is super dark. I left a memento on the... This was written by Yuri, obviously. Very dark. We're moving on. What's happening with my game now? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this... What is going on? What's the noises? Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Oh, God. What is happening? Hello? Oh, don't jump scare me. What's happening? Ah! I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since MigsXL joined and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, MigsXL? Come on. You can't take advantage of MigsXL to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until MigsXL joined. As for me, I just like it better that I do it at home. And MigsXL isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. The leader, Monica. Do it, Monica. Prove my point. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and MigsXL want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club? It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did? Oh, this is kind of sad. But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. MigsXL, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Migzo. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could just have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. She's crying again, dude. I feel so bad for Natsuki now. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh my god, stop. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she... Dude! Can you stop? Oh my god! I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Migzo? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Was she crying blood? What the hell? Oh my god. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Migzo? Please don't take it the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Migzo before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Alright, you guys, this right here is going to be a good place to stop for now, but stay tuned because there is still so much more of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm pretty damn sure that Monica is pulling the strings here, but I bet my money on it, you guys. She's doing something. She's doing something really weird with the whole entire story. But, of course, those answers will still have to be answered, later on in the series. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please do not forget to smash that like. And if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing as well as ring the bell so that you are notified for the next video, which will be the continuation of Doki Doki Literature Club. I am trying to finish this before the year ends, and I'm pretty sure I will. I mean, I think there's only a couple more hours in this, maybe, hopefully. Until then, you guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is MigsXL, and I will see you in the next video.